So my name is Cetta Barnhart. My business is Seedtime Harvest Farms. I run a little grocery delivery service in our area where we take fresh food from our farmers and deliver it. But we really work on this tonic that we're doing for this class. Really cool thing. So Seedtime Harvest Farms, we are a grocery bag delivery service that provides for a community-supported program in our area, Jefferson, North Florida, that touches the region of about 5 county areas and up into South Georgia, because our focus is on bringing fresh, good food to you. It's not so much what you eat and the quantity of what you eat, it is the quality of the food that you eat. So our objective is always to bring you the quality products so that you get the nutritional value you need to have a well and healthy body. So that being said, the tonic has those properties that we know put all kinds of elements back into your system on a daily basis. You're talking ginger, which helps with your digestion. You're talking turmeric, which helps with your inflammation. You're talking elderberry and sea moss, which deals and builds back your immunity. That's some serious, serious stuff. And when you use local honey, which we use for our area, we'll figure out how we do it in different places. But a base of honey also gives you that energy and immune building properties for your area. Learn how to eat local. It is extremely important, and it will be important as we go forward. Support your local farmers. Eat fresh, do it often, and Seedtime Harvest Farms, we do our best to bring it to you fresh. So keep us in mind. We're at www.seedtimeharvestfarms, all one word.com on the website. Those 4 words, Seedtime Harvest Farms, on Facebook and Instagram, and we are here to bring it to you fresh and do what we do on a daily basis. I am Cetta Barnhart, and the executive director or owner, whatever you want to call me for this particular company, the visionary and the one who's carrying it out, along with a great team of folks to do so. I can be reached at 850-251-0386 and seedtimebiz@gmail.com. Okay, this particular program was called Farm2Food. I think I'm in the second cohort class that we started maybe January, March, or whatever. It was a lot of information overload, but such a valuable set of information. One, I've been in business a little while, so sometimes there's a lot of things you don't know. But when you know the things you don't know, and then you find that there's even more that you don't know, those are the things that are most valuable. And this class really gave us a lot of the how-tos, the details, down to the nth degree of what we really need to pay attention to in building a business and making it solid and making it grow. So I appreciate the micro of the macro class that we had and the sets of information that was given. For me, I think the breakdown of the cost of an item, to take it down to the real scale of your time, the energy, the product, the cost, the energy, the whole process of how do you build cost into an item, and then how do you then, once you get that cost that it is to you, how do you build that cost again to make it consumer friendly so that the consumer will buy it as well and market that product in a great way. So the details like that was really, really significant for me because it made me think down to the smallest area. I'm a big thinker. I'm a visionary. I can throw the vision out and cast it real wide, but when you bring it down to the dollars and cents of it, that was the things that I valued the most in the class. And the fact that it was just so vast in the resources. There were marketing persons with, every business. You're not doing business if you're not marketing in some way. So the detail in the marketing compact, the detail in the packaging even, and coming down to all of what you need in your packaging, and just the layers of information was really valuable. But to the specific points, the breakdown of the cost really made a big difference for me. So next up for Seedtime Harvest Farms is having a facility by which we can through fair all the things that we've been doing. And I say that because I've been running what's called the Community Supported Agriculture Program, a CSA, which collects produce in our area. But really it reaches to the farmer level and bringing the farmer's produce into a place where now consumers can access it. Having a facility to do that is big for me because not only in that facility will I be able to work with the farmers and bring that produce to table, the tonic that we've created, we can work that tonic in the same facility facility and have a cycle of really value-added items through fresh food that we get, so we know where it's coming from, through the processing on site, and then taking it to a place where we can now teach about agriculture and the business sense of things in our communities. How we teach the students, we bring the students into that environment. So that's my big picture now in my own community, to have a facility like that. I'm working on a facility, and it will be a great help in having that. We're that close to getting one, so that's one of our next steps. I also like to say that, today, even in our presentation, I learned for my tonic and the thing that I have for my tonic, how people really appreciate the flavor. That's one always, it was very important for me that it tastes good. But beyond it tasting good, the healthy benefits of that particular item. But someone even offered an opportunity for it to be taken further, to where it can be fermented and now made into a higher medicinal or semi-alcoholic beverage, but yet a healthy semi-alcoholic beverage. So taking next levels on where we can take the product that we've developed. I remember asking the ladies in an email form one day after we had gone through those numbers, I said, so how do I make my tonic like Gatorade? And that was my headline. It was like, okay, so how do we take this from I'm cooking it in my kitchen to Gatorade? How do we do that?
I can see that the way you think now. You're like, no,
Gatorade. That's where we're going, right. So that's the big. What's my next with the tonic, and that's what's my next with my business. How do we take it, duplicate it, and keep it moving forward?
Well, home of the Gatorade, so you're in the right place.
Hey, you think somebody need to know in this chain of command.
Right.
And I think that was what they presented to us in this class. Going back to your last question, what did I get from it? They had experts in every area you can think about to take your business to scale. It didn't tell you how all the pieces, but if you wanted to, there was a resource available for you to tap into to go get it. Social media is a platform, and it reaches a certain market. It doesn't reach everybody. So creating a way that you reach the needs of people beyond the people that you can touch. And I think that's what this class did, was broaden my scope on who is your customer? And how do you identify your customer? How do you break that down into terms of what does it look like? What's the age brackets? What's the demographic? Who will drink what you got? And why will they drink it? And is it about taste for them? Is it about touch for them? Is it about texture? Is it about the medicinal things? Those things came out in that class, and it made me think deeper and harder about what it is that I need to know. So those things, how do you really take your idea and make it not just something that you can feel, taste, and touch, but now that others are touching as well and that they're appreciating. So I think that was the pieces of the class that really helped the best. There'll be a couple of things. One, be patient with yourself. Two, have a clear vision. Write the daggum thing down. And go on the big skill of writing down. If you're a detail person, just work with the team to brainstorm out your idea so you can be clear about where you're going and what you want to go to. 3, surround yourself with people smarter than yourself. Don't be the smartest person in the room, and you are not the know-it-all. And I think that's a great lessons I've learned over the course of time. But now, how do I pull in those people that can help me do those pieces where I'm weak? And then accept the fact that I'm weak in those areas and go, you know what, you bomb diggity, I'm weak there. This is what I need to do to improve that. And work on what you need to improve. Another is don't expect anybody else to carry out your dream for you. There'll be people who come in and out who may not even understand what you need to do. But if you got something to do, don't let nobody stop you from doing it. Just figure your pieces out and keep plugging. It will change as you go. Be adaptable. Learn how to go with the flow in some instances. And again, be willing to accept help. But not all help is good help. So be picky about who you allow to carry your vision and carry your dream with you. Be real serious about that one. Because partnerships and companionships, oh, Jesus, you need to be very careful about those alliances.
Not only will
in
it
business
slow you
and
down,
personal.
It could throw everything away.
It can delay some stuff, because if you pulling and dragging somebody who don't see the vision like you just pulling and dragging, and after a while you can get sick of that, and you're going, you know what, this was fun, God bless you, see you later. So, and you really want the companionship, you really want to partner in the beginning, so be very picky in the beginning about who you carry your visions with, so that you can maintain the momentum you need to be there, because it's going to take a while.